When we had last left Team Bald, their adventures continued within the lower city, within the cemetery graveyard spectacular that existed there. And it was there that they finally delved into the many mausoleums, which were all networked together in maybe a surprising or maybe an expected kind of way. And it was there that they went through a whole bunch of old crap belonging to Gorion and stuff that people wrote to Gorion, which was mostly pretty kind and all of that. And they found a whole bunch of ghosts, too. There were 3 ghost dogs and a ghostly hound master, which gave them some trouble. But now, it was time to continue exploring the heavily booby-trapped mausoleums. This is Baldur's Gate 3. Welcome back. Let me unhide all of that. And also, speaking of Gorion's little area, last time, gentle viewer Renee wrote in, letting me know that, in fact, the little riddle or whatever is solved by putting all of your money on that pressure plate on the floor that we couldn't, like, disarm or whatever, but we still detected. That's what you do, which I would have never figured out. And, frankly, because I would have never figured that out, that was even a puzzle, right? I'm not gonna do it. right? I don't deserve it. I don't deserve to know what you get or what happens. I ain't gonna do it. I don't know. If it makes the spirit of Gorion pop out and speak to me, if I get like a really sick robe or like sword or something, like I mentioned, Gorion is something of a wizard lord. Maybe a robe, maybe a staff, a hat. But whatever the reward is, it will have to wait for the Dark Urge playthrough. It will have to wait for the future. Just as before, if I haven't earned the solving of the puzzle, I feel like I don't deserve to know. I don't deserve to reap the rewards. At least not until a more spoilery-centric playthrough. Oh, wow. Look at all these dudes. Oh, they were like they were a hunter of some kind. Really into taxidermy. How incredibly creepy. Do these have different bits of, flavor text? The bear's fur is patchy and rough, its glassy eyes dull and unpolished. The beast's eyes are narrowed in fury and seem to follow you around the room. Yeah, I feel that. Owlbear head? Oh. I'm surprised there's no description for that. It's like their iconic animal. Stuffed wolf head. I mean, I guess that you don't need anything for that. I'm shocked at there not being flavor text for the owlbear head. Stuffed bear. Okay.
Another step forward.
Let's check over here. It is so eerily quiet in here. Anything else in these? I wonder if it would be worth it to just like attack these things. Target cannot be an inanimate entity. Is that true of all spells that are spell save DC? Yeah. I bet it is. Okay. Anything here? Or maybe because they're psychic in nature. Hang on. Jaheira has something like that.
Well, certainly waiting.
Yeah, she can do it. Gotcha. Would it break it if she throws poison at it? Yeah, it's immune.
Still
okay,
breathing,
but she can still do
despite everything.
An Archduke's leadership, discipline. We know about that. Okay.
If not over, then through.
Rocky. Okay. Good. Yeah, they were an animal lover, but not that much, right? They loved animals, but not to the point where they weren't above taxidermy. Right? Okay, Rocky.
Brave and loyal Rocky, who saved his master from an ambush.
Oh, shit. Why did I even think I could try? Alright. Oh my god, I'm the strongest man alive. Holy shit, I actually opened it for once. Oh god, there it is. Can I talk to it? Harpy feather. This feather is surprisingly soft and well-maintained. Potion of glorious vaulting. Send that to Karlach. Okay, let's see. Can I talk to this creature? Beast? Oh my god, poor thing. Okay. Nope, can't target beasts. Alright, over here.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Here, Karlak, can you interact with this? Gordis, another one of them.
Fearless Gordis, who would chase any prey and helped bring in our greatest trophies.
May as well power this up. Good. I think it only ever expends the Bardic Inspo if necessary. Right? No, maybe it just does it anyway. Oh my gosh, there's like a gajillion balls in here. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave Gordis in there. I'll take this, but all these balls I'm adding to wares. Very eerie that we get to look at it as it's alive through the examine. Okay.
Lionheart Xena, fierce watchdog. At night, no one dared to pass her post.
Okay, got that again. Alright, what have we got in here? Owlbear toy, owlbear beak. And, whoa, another elixir of cloud giant strength. Holy shit. We're finding tons of these. Rusty spear. I don't think that Ghost of the Houndmaster used the spear.
Chief Houndmaster Paul, who trained our pack to perfection.
That's wild that that this person who wasn't even related to their family got put in here. Huh. Okay. Like, how does that work out? Would they not want to be... Like, you would think if you're at the point where you do want to be buried, or cremated, or preserved in any form in death, that you would probably want to be with your loved ones, right? Maybe they were married to their work? I don't know. It's a bad vibe. Rocky's dog collar. Smells a bit rusty, but looks stylish nonetheless. Gordis's, Xena's, all the same flavor text. Okay, I'll send these to me. Send that to Gale. And what's on your skeleton? Durinbold's Houndmaster Pole. Any flavor text there? No. Open? A bone. You know, dogs. They love them.
Phew.
Anything here? Patriarchs, a homegrown aristocracy. We've read that.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Stuffed
young
bear.
cave bear, killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
I do appreciate that Baldur's Gate
Best be on
3
my way.
also seems to not think too highly of taxidermy, right? Right? I'm glad I'm not the only one in on this, right? Okay. Let's see. So if I go up here, where do we pop out at?
Lily. My sweet girl.
Okay. Durinbold Mausoleum. Oh, Mortuary basement.
Do not stem your cries. Sob, roar, scream. Do what you must in the tangles of grief.
Hoon Mausoleum, which I think we had gone into.
But
Didn't
I
we?
shall not be far. Death's blessings.
Should I pop
upon
these anyway, just to sort of... Yeah, I'm gonna open them.
Open up.
Like, we should be able to safely do it. We're not gonna get in trouble. It's not considered illegal. Just as a way of, like, marking to myself that I have been there. Kelemvor's Mercy. Have I read this? Honorable Mortarch Skyer. My neighbors, a lovely couple in the prime of their lives, were found dead in their house yesterday. A burglary gone wrong by the looks of it. They leave behind a young girl and no money for a burial. The odor is already potent, and they'll be thrown in the Chianthar shortly. Oh god, that's what they do with them? I'm sure you get many a letter like mine, so I'm sorry to add to your burden, but could you see it in your heart to perform rites for this poor couple? The neighborhood has scraped together some coppers for the cost, but I confess it isn't much. May the Lord of the Dead grant them peace. Beldina Bone Knuckles. Okay, I'll send that to camp. There's a mortuary here we could pick into. It's gonna be tough to get away with it, but I think we could manage. Let's look over here real quick. By the way, Mortark, do you have anything to say about everything we've been doing here?
Sayer, if you leave a poisoned cake in a park and a child dies from eating said cake, are you responsible for the child's death?
Well, yeah, because you should know a child can't resist the temptation. No, the parents are responsible. They should have taught the child better. In part, but the child's parents share the blame. It is the fault of the gods for not intervening. Okay. Huh. Man, I love that the fourth one is there. Okay. I feel like, in truth, it's gotta be 1 or 3, right? I mean, some children will resist the temptation, but you should know that you're being horribly manipulative. The question is, do the parents share some of the blame? I guess we don't know enough about the situation with the parents to commit to whether or not they share in the blame as well, right? Yeah. Like, in some cases, you know, you should probably accompany the kid in, like, a strange area. Like, in a park. You should keep an eye on your kid. But at the same time, there's no reasonable expectation that there would be poisoned cakes laying around. You know? Right, I feel like there's no reasonable explanation. Like, I don't think it's a 50-50 share, if there were such a thing. I think it's probably like a 80-20, you know? Yeah, that's probably it. 20% on the parents' fault for not keeping an eye on the kid. Like, you know, that's sort of, I feel like that falls under the purview of your whole situation there as a parent, right? But what would my character say? I mean, I think it's obvious what she's getting at, you know? I think it's obvious what she's getting at here with regards to what may have gone down at the other end of this cemetery. And being the little bit of a mischievous a-hole that I am, I think I would say, no, the parents are responsible. They should have taught the child better.
I cannot believe you truly think that. You showed a grieving child the ways of necromancy. Leave these hallowed grounds now. May Kelemvor have mercy on your soul.
Oh, God. Will I actually get in trouble for hanging out in these hallowed grounds? Is that actually going to happen? Let's see. Will you hang on. Let me quick save here before I talk to you again. She may just kick me out. Okay. Hello?
You are not welcome here.
Okay. Let's pick into this. Good. Listen, Mortark, I think it was fine though, right? Sure, some undead came up out of the ground and attacked everybody, but at the end of the day, we killed him. The kid was fine. If anything, the kid learned a valuable lesson. Look, if the kid's parents weren't going to teach him, aren't we all glad that someone did? Someone responsible enough to raise the dead, but also
Your daughter's cast
return them to death, right? Someone as responsible and as capable as I.
her rights will be set. Her body may
Okay.
go with the soil. Try not to focus on the how or when.
Of course, Mortark.
Let's see here. Let me do a quick save before I bust into this.
Better be cautious.
Just in case we mess up finessing it.
Now.
There we are. 33. Perfect. And it's unlocked. I'm going in. We should probably have talked to the other people, but fuck it, right? Alright. Let's see over here. Let's see. Oh, hang on, I'll be right back. I can hear the poor love dog. She's a little sad. Someone left the house when she's used to them not leaving the house, and she wanted to see her. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta check in on the poor love dog. All right, sorry about that. We are back. Let's see here. Did I read through this? Records of the deceased? No, I did not. A seemingly endless list of names and causes of death are written in a delicate cursive. This details a recent entry. Deceased. Duke Bellin Stelmane. Human female, brown hair, slight build. Cause of death, blood loss. 36 stab wounds. Position of cuts suggests deliberate placement. Right hand removed from body post-mortem. Blood sample reactive to crawler mucus. Deceased was paralyzed when murder took place. Burial on hold until Flaming Fist investigation is complete. Okay, I will take that. Let's send that to camp. And this I will send to camp as well. This I'll send to Gale. These other things I'll send to Karlak too. And I'll send those clothes to camp. Should I send these boots to camp? Yeah, I haven't really used them. My current ones are just too nice, right? Yeah, once per long rest ain't that great. Are they? Well, maybe. What do they cost? A bonus action or what? A full action? God, that's wild. I mean, here, if I just use it. And then I unequip them. Yeah, I keep the effect. Okay. maybe that's actually the appropriate way to wield that. Okay, here, I'll just bind these here. Right, if I really want to, like, power game this. Okay. Let's do a quick save. What else have we got around here? Casket lid. Can I move that? No. I could break it, though. I'm gonna shoot it. Is there anything in the actual casket below? There's not. Okay. There's something giving off a... Yeah, jar of Mystic Carrion's lungs. Oh, shit. Okay. Examine? A canopic jar containing Mystic Carrion's breathless lungs. If you put your ear close enough, you can make out an unholy rattling noise. Okay. I'll take it.
This jar, it feels like death itself.
How do I know what that
A
feels
sure
like?
sign of necromancy at work.
What do I mean? It feels like death itself. What do I mean? Okay. Here, I'm gonna clean myself too. There we are. And then... Should I... How heavy is it? Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Karlak. I don't want to carry that. It's nasty. It feels like death itself.
Don't mind if I do.
Valmorba's Notebook. Generic flavor text. What else have we got? A collection of a mortician's professional notes on embalming and mummification. The most recent note is as follows. I purchased a rare find from an adventurer who found it in the Undercity. An ancient funerary jar containing internal organs that have been preserved for, I don't know, centuries at least. Their mummification technique is unknown to me, and may include a combination of mortuary alchemy and necromantic enchantments. I must find the time to study this in detail, as what I learned could be invaluable in enhancing my own embalming techniques. Okay. I will take that. Send it all to camp. Add it to the collection. Let's see, let me sort through inventories here real quick. Good.
Attention!
Let's have Karlak pick up these carafes of water, carafes.
All's well that ends. Not as
Okay.
bad as it could
Have a
have.
casket lid over here. Lot of little tiny vases, probably nothing of interest. Okay. Yeah, let's pick up all of these. Good. Balsam. Burgrass. Some incense here. Okay. Anything in these upper vases? Doesn't look like it. About these ones really high up? Nope. Okay, over this way. Flower preservation notes.
Looking ahead.
Oh. Buried underneath some rags. Examine. Generic text. Flower preservation notes. Log 47, sample 32A. Added summer lily infused oil to boiling wax. The dipped bouquet neither wilted nor carried the odor of decay. However, scent was uniform and lacked variety. Potential ideas. Add widow's blossom and whispering bloom to the wax. More pleasant scent, but difficult to maintain solution integrity. The use of a porous solution, a varnish, but visible effects may be more obvious. Prestidigitation. Use spell to imbue the bouquet with original odor. Yeah, what is prestidigitation? That's like a pretty common spell in Dungeons and Dragons, but I don't remember what it is. Right? I know of it, but I don't remember what exactly it does. Like, it's a pretty low-level cantrip, I think, isn't it? However, effects severely limited by time and possible cost. I'm guessing it must have something to do more like within the realm of like roleplay and imagination, which is why they didn't include it in this game, because it would just be like very difficult to understand how the player wanted to use it. I think. Portrait of a woman here. Let's add that to ours. Oh,
What's
no
the
can
story?
do. Oh, shit. Yeah, we cannot grab it. Over here. Anything else? Bottle rack. Okay. Black and azure dye. The scales of a lightning-breathing dragon are this blue. Okay. Let me take that. Anything over here? Got some old clothing. Some sacks here. Add that to wares. Good.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's check this other room.
What to do? Better not be cursed.
Check the double doors out. What have we got? Ooh. There's a whole ass body here. I guess that's to be expected. Scalpel as well. Incense. Guess I'll take it. Is a scalpel a weapon? Is it like a dagger? Yeah, it is. Scalpel. Flavor text. Scalpel. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Little shelf here. Nothing on it. Okay, large bottle.
Always room for more.
Take the garlic. Weave moss. Incense bowl. Okay. Is this destroyable, this wall? No. Okay. I can't pick that up for whatever reason. Okay. Oh. I think we're good. There's this blue, eerie light. Turning it off.
Very well.
Okay. Oh, there's a note here, I think. Yeah. Dareline Nickley. This note is hastily written on a parchment that stinks of rotting flesh and lilacs. Deceased. Dareline Nickley? Human male. Medium build, brown hair, hazel eyes, 3 and 30 years. Cause of death, untreated infection. Widow claims the deceased cut himself while chopping wood. Reported symptoms of high fever, nausea, and diarrhea. Placement and angle of wound in right upper thigh corroborates this, and does the pustulence. Burial. Widow unable to afford full burial. Ulkov refused to make a coffin without payment up front. Will oil and bind the body to slow decomposition. Okay. Sure. I kind of like the realities of this whole situation, right? Wherein it ain't cheap to like tend to a dead body of a dead loved one, you know? It's no simple matter if you have not got the money for it. Okay. Over here.
Do you know of another graveyard we could use?
I do, but they struggle as we do. You'll not find a casket for your daughter there.
There is another
Ridiculous.
graveyard.
I just want to bury my little girl in peace.
I understand. I will do what I can.
Hey, Anita. So, what's going
I'm not
on?
leaving until Lily has a goddamned coffin. I'm sorry, but our baby girl... Our baby...
Oh no, love.
Man.
No. If you're here for a burial, good luck. The carpenter around back claims there's a backlog. We asked for a child-sized coffin, but I said it'll take a month.
You lost your child? So sorry. A month? That seems a bit excessive. Just dig a hole and dump the body. Far cheaper. A month? That seems a bit excessive.
Oh, there's a priority fee. But not all of us have the barrels of gold to spare. Arsehole.
7 years of age. And murdered. What kind of monster hurts a little girl?
Oh, was she on the list?
Shush, love. We're going to get Lily a coffin, all right? Give her the burial she deserves.
Bloodstained parchment. Is this the one that had the list of people? Hoon? That's where I know Hoon from. They're on the list. Huh. Yeah, not on the list. Unless their surname is different somehow. Alright, Anita, anything else?
Lily. We can't leave her like this.
We won't, honey. We'll get her a coffin, I promise.
Okay. Can I freely enter here? I can. Mortuary?
Lower City Mortuary, established 1486 DR. Funeral rites, coffins, embalming.
Okay. Sure, a lot of caskets and coffins out here. Oh, look, I can actually look in all of them. Freely. I'm guessing there's not going to be anything in them.
Lily. My sweet girl.
Shush, honey. The Mortark is here.
Do not stem your cries. Sob, roar, scream. Do what you must in the tangles of grief.
Sure, nothing else there.
I will leave you for now.
Okay. Oh there, Valmorba. Hang on, were you on the list? There was definitely a V name in there. No, I'm thinking of Varivantampur, upper city. Who else is in the lower city? The chef, Figaro Pennygood, Basemaker's Fashion, Cora Highberry, we met with you, and Nesha, the Blushing Mermaid. Okay. Hello, Valmorba?
You steal from those resting in my garden and still expect an audience? Get out.
Whoa, how do you know? How do you know? Come on, nobody saw me. How'd you know?
You steal from...
Okay, fair. Alright, that's fair. Let's see, anything else around here? Part of me is surprised that we don't lose... What do you call it? Standing? Or what's it called? What's the technical term for it here? Approval. With any followers for doing it. Mausoleum key, Gravekeeper's journal. A diary written in a beautiful archaic script. Drawings of flowers detail every page. Today was difficult. But then again, what day hasn't been lately? It was a child this time. She was young and beautiful. Her face peaceful despite the brutality of her death. Her parents had only coppers. But I waived my fee. I know I shouldn't be. I know I shouldn't. My savings are perilously low these days, but considering how she must have suffered, it was the least I could do for her family. I asked her parents if she had any favorite scents. They told me she loved the sea. A water baby, they called her. I prepared the body with weave moss, styling her hair with Chutler's oil. They cried when they saw her, hugging me, thanking me. I've never felt a deep connection to the gods. That is the Mortarch's purview, not mine. But moments like today give me purpose. As a gravekeeper, I provide comfort in grief, beauty in death, peace in sorrow. I only wish I did not have to do it so often. Any flavor text on that? No. Okay. Let's see. Allie's last wishes. The parting words of a beloved schoolteacher, sister, aunt, godmother, and friend. Valmorba, as requested, here are my final wishes for once Kelimvor. My final wishes for once Kelimvor has summoned me. Apologies, I could not deliver them in person. My condition is progressing, and I dearly wish to clear my reading backlog while I still can. Precious time is better spent between the pages of a good book than on chores, I'm sure you understand. In lieu of flowers, I'd like any mourners to spend the gold on helping the strays of the city. There are too many gray muzzles and sad eyes to behold for my liking. Beyond that, a simple coffin and pleasant corner in the graveyard is all I ask. That, and that the following be read to mourners on the day of my burial. Rest assured, they shall grasp its meaning. Oh, this is a lot. To my friends and family, I know the running joke has been that I'm prone to missing appointments and shirking responsibilities. But behold, I'm here as promised, and prepared in advance. I write this knowing it might be the last time I put ink on parchment. So know that every word is true. Maddie, I know we had our ups and downs, true, but I'm glad we parted on an up. It's amazing what rallying to help save the city can do for familial relations. I'll be there at your side for the final battles, even if you cannot see me. Add a few notches to your sword hilt for me, huh? I am blessed to have you as a brother, as is TJ to have you as a father. Oh, hang on, I'll be right back again. Speaking of sad-looking dogs, I'll be right back. I think I can hear her again. All right, we are back again. Sorry about that. All right, let's see, where were we? Right here, I think, at the top. All right. TJ, promise me you'll continue to be yourself. Keep studying, writing, and working on your music. I'll remain your constant fan, even if you can't see me. Give the rest of the world a chance to see you for who you are, the person I've long been privileged to know. Sawyer, I'd happily trade every scrap of gold in the counting house for a few more moments of your company. No matter how dismal the world seemed at times, I always had our friendship to keep me going. I hope you'll bring my granddaughter to visit me from time to time. She has full permission to play atop my grave if she wishes. Now, wipe your tears and find a cozy tavern to share stories about me. I'll never be gone so long as you remember me. And be good, a lot of you, or I'll be back to haunt you. All my love, Allie. Okay. I don't think, do we know of this person? Adopters of culture. Excerpt from Penelope Ringwarble's Adopters of Culture. What you've got to understand is that half-orcs have no fixed home. They grow up all over the shop, here, there, everywhere. Culture is a sort of gumbo, cooked up out of all the parts of who you are, where you come from, who looks after you when you're small, your fashion, linguistic cadence, word choice, how you view sex, table manners, farting. All these things are informed by home. Half-orcs are a big diaspora. Without a home, they must adopt the home, and therefore the culture of others. There's nothing malicious about that. In fact, it's wonderful seeing how they raise that culture they've adopted. How will it grow in the garden of their hearts, unearthed and replanted, changed and rehoused? That's a very good way of looking at it. Okay. Anything else around here? Another cupboard, some old nasty foods. Another issue of the paper. Oh, is this old? Is this an older issue? Yeah, this is an old issue of Baldur's Mouth. Duke Ravengard on official mission to El Terrell. And look. A big old super orb. Looking very like Jack Kirby. Right? El Terrell Inferno. City drawn into Avernus. Scandal strikes Vantampur family. Gang war rumored between arms smugglers. The legend of Old Cholmes. Admission rules tightened for Upper City. Where did the fog go? Banished by Umberly. I forget, did they have a lot of fog in BG1? I guess so. Okay. Let's pop these doors open. Anything up top here? Don't think so. Okay. Well, let's get down and out of here.
If you can't afford it.
Good. Out and around here.
I don't like giving you what other people have been picking at, but there's a whole
Okay.
chick in someone's own.
Sure.
Every color of the rainbow.
Yeah, maybe we should have gone in there to talk to, what's her name? Old lady Gravekeeper. Before we talk to the kid to start resurrecting the dead. Right? Maybe our order of operations should have been slightly different. Okay. There's Forge of the Nine, which we had just come from. And here is Devil's Fee, the diabolist that we need. Okay. Well, let's talk to them. I'm assuming they'll have a lot of interesting stuff to sell in addition to, you know,
The one with that dinky
there's services that we need.
I'd give him a few more of those if you catch my drift.
Look, free booze.
Oh, not to. I'm standing downwind.
Okay, wooden barrel. Yeah. Mint, horseradish. Another barrel, more free food. People just left it out. They forgot who it belonged to. It's just out there. It's just for anybody now. Okay, over here. Let's read this plaque.
The Devil's Fee.
Anything around the back? Ooh. Is there actually? That part is like barred off. Barricaded up. How about over on this side? Nah, I don't think so. We can walk around here. Maybe we'll get a perception check or a survival. Nothing. I guess we'll walk down here too. Maybe we'll get a survival check down this route.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
It doesn't seem like it. Okay.
Oh, I get it. You're scared.
Alrighty. Devil's Fee. In here properly. Monster's Skull. Holy hell, what kind of monster is this?
That might be worth a look.
Worth a look at this? Really? Okay.
A fake devil head. A lot of effort for a piece of window dressing.
This is real. A death devil skull, by my reckoning.
It's real.
Only a true diabolist would have such an infernal collection.
A death devil's skull. Okay. How about this one?
A replica devilish skull. Impressive, if a little out of place.
Afraid that's the genuine article. From a Gargachula, no doubt. Big bastards.
Gargachula. God, I love that Karlak can interject here. Grass house? Why is this here? If anything, this is more out of place. Okay. Nothing about either of these. Okay. Plaque. Wait, can I read this? Is it illegal to read it? No.
Crooks and swindlers beware. Steal from the devil's fee, and it won't be the flaming fist who come knocking.
Is this the same on this plaque?
Catch a glimpse of the delights of the 9 hells. From a safe distance, of course.
Okay. There's a plaque on this.
Aramin the Erudite, the epitome of devilish charm, wit, and grace.
Okay. The Hells Unleashed. I think we've read this one, no? Well, I can't look through these bookshelves. Yeah, we have read this. Okay, these are all off limits. Over here. Display case, again, off limits. Ooh. Huh. Tableau of Ibex and Rose. Ooh, it looks really cool.
This artwork is more foul than fine. It fills you with an uncanny sense of dread.
It's giving a still life version of something by... Oh, what's their name? Francois... Franzine... So, something like that. The one who painted that... The thing of the Saturn devouring his son... And the other one, the other famous one with the like goat devil around a whole bunch of like old crones, you know? They made the like really iconic macabre paintings. It's like a still life, except
That's curious.
In their style. I think they almost entirely depicted human subjects. Or inhuman subjects. Ooh. Monster horn?
The horns of a real war devil. Bet they were a pain to acquire.
Oh, Karlak says nothing if I get it right. I almost wish I got it wrong then. Orb of Infernal Envisioning. That's fine to use.
Within the crystal, you see the devil Raphael sipping from a goblet of blood-red wine. He smiles as he catches your eye. Can he see you?
Okay. Tales of the Hells. Diabolic tales collected by Greshnag the Inattentive, Impish Archivist. Entry 18. Smiler the Defiler. If your wanders through Avernus seem to become an awful lot more scenic, luscious woods, big bushes, and the like, you may have wandered into a wily trap set by a creature named Smiler. None of us hellfolk know exactly what he is, where he's from, or how he got here, but he's a nasty piece of work. Well, he's called the Defiler, ain't he? He's not just nasty. Plenty folk are nasty here, but he's weird. Something's not right. The book continues in a similarly unenlightening fashion. Okay. Oh, I can open this?
What's that?
It's like a couple, infernal diamonds, 2 of them. Yeah, I could freely open it if I had the key, which I doubt I do. Okay. Avernus Survival Guide. Alright. A chapter titled, On Traversing the First Layer. The text details the terrain of the Avernus, a bleak, rocky landscape beneath a black sky, with rivers of blood. And the rivers run red! Rushing... that one's for the Baldur's Gate 1 lovers among us, in our midst. Rushing between the cracks. The most frequent guidance given to adventurers on encountering any of Plane's many physical perils. To simply turn around and run. To combat those spiritual perils, the company of a cleric is of paramount importance to soothe those swayed by the plane's evil influence, or to consecrate the corpses of those who succumb. Is that true? Should we have Shadowheart with us? Okay. Portrait of a noble.
Looking at the painting makes you dizzy. You feel a dull pressure behind your eyes.
How cool. Alright. So this is back here to access you. Anything else here that we could read or look at? There's this upper floor. How did we get in here? From what secret? Oh yeah, there was the hatch right there. Okay. Sure. I mean, should we take a peek upstairs real quick? Gonna quick save. There's nothing that says I can't go upstairs. Okay. Stuffed deep rothe head. Any flavor text? Huh. The creature is masterfully preserved. It looks like it might charge forward at any moment. Up here? Anything?
Watch how you go.
Whoa.
There's a trap.
Okay. And I cannot dispel it either. Or disarm it. It looks like I would have to dispel it. Holy shit, what is going on up here? There's blood. I mean, we could definitely break in. Whoa, okay. What the fuck? Huh. And there's a hidden, at least one other room that's hidden to us. Yeah, we could jump up here if we wanted to. Badly enough. Yeah, very easily. If we can't jump from the ground floor, we could do it from the smithy. Okay. Sure. Well, let's not activate that accidentally. It's really like giving off a pulsing, throbbing noise. Okay. Hello, Helsik?
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be, and shop with glee.
Oh no. Definitely something up with this one. Trust me.
Okay. Did you help Lord Gortash retrieve some hellish curios by any chance? Your hoard of genuine infernal items is impressive. Show me the really good stuff. Let's trade first before we potentially upset them.
It's been a while since I've had such discerning custom. Here, you may browse my more curated selection.
Okay. Sure. Well, let me add to wares here. Good. Alright. Supreme Healing Potion, Arsonist Oil, Hill Giant Strength, Remedial Potion, Scroll of Eyebite. Okay. Those are not too amazing. But the actual items are enchanted. Caitiff Staff. Quarterstaff. Arcane enchantment, +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Caitiff's Restoration. It's a +2 weapon. Oh, replenish 1 expended warlock spell slot. Oh. So good if you're like a warlock caster. It only comes back once per long rest. Okay. At maximum, how many spell slots do warlocks get per short rest? Does it always stay at 2? Or will it eventually go up to like 3 or even 4? The texture of magic granted by a warlock's patron is largely dependent upon the patron themselves. For example, your standard eldritch person's probably going to work some eyeball modeled tentacles in there somewhere. Okay. Hellbeard Halberd. +2. It deals +6 poison, though. Wow. Not half bad, except for the fact that a lot of things we've noticed are immune to poison. Salvaged from the beard of a dead infernal leviathan, whose facial hair was formed from the weapons of an army it had once vanquished. What the hell is an infernal leviathan? Gibbous of the Worshipful Servant. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've seen a hat referred to as a gibbous. I think the last time was like playing Team Fortress 2's Halloween update, right? The ghastly gibbous top hat outfit thing. Lickspittle's Alertness. At the start of combat, the wearer gains momentum equal to their charisma modifier. Whoa. What is momentum again? Spurred on by a sense of urgency, the affected entity's move speed has increased by 1.5 meters per remaining duration of this effect. Remove when restrained, incapacitated, prone, or slowed down. Why would you want so much movement, though? Multitasking. You gain advantage on con saving throws. Or not con, but concentrating. Which I guess the concentrating saving throws usually are Constitution, right? Interesting. I wonder if that... I can't imagine that stacks, right? You can only have advantage once. Right? It doesn't stack with the Warcaster item. Not horrible, though. Corroded by Celeritis's insouciant perversion. Insouciant? I've never read that word before in my life. This little gibbous hat was worn by the butler before he sank throat deep into Bhaal's clutches. Once, it was beyond besmirchment. Once, it was lovely. Yeah. Very curious. I mean, it is decent enough because you save out, or you save on a feat, you know? Because the Warcaster feat is really nice for maintaining concentration, as we've seen. It is super duper useful. But is it more useful than other hats, like one that grants you Arcane Acuity? Because Arcane Acuity is so powerful. Right? Shapeshifter hat. What the hell is this hat even meant to look like? I can't even parse this graphic. What the fuck am I looking at? I think those are like horns or branches there coming off like the top left and right. But I don't really know. Is it like a beret with that? And then there's like a little cloth dangly part? I have no idea what I'm looking at. Shapeshifter hat. Nature's Embrace. Increase your wild shape charge by 1. This additional charge is restored upon taking a long rest. Nature +1. So this is one of the very few items that benefits shapeshifter-focused druids, of which there are incredibly few. Trust is the most fundamental part of wild shaping. Not trusting others, but trusting yourself. Because the assumption of an animalistic form comes part and parcel with risk. That you'll like being a beast. Like it too much, you've got to... Like it too much. you've got to trust yourself to the extent that you're comfortable courting that danger. Trust yourself the way you trust a marital partner with your heart. Mac Tyre, Moon Druid. Yeah, I guess there's a bunch of druids who just remain an animal. Right? Cloak of the Weave. Arcane enchantment. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Well, this seems amazing, dude. That's like a best in slot, isn't it, for any caster type? Absorb elements. Absorb elemental damage once per short rest. Take half damage from the next elemental attack targeting you, and deal an additional 1d6 of that elemental type on your next attack. Does that include spell attacks? Sounds like it. Part of an outfit worn by the wizard Tensor when he was inducted into the organization of eminent wizards called the Circle of Eight. Autoluke and Bigby, who were fellow wizards and absolute devils for amusing themselves, enchanted the medallion that was given to Tensor so that it would explode into flatulent terriers when he touched it to his brow. Like dogs? Farting dogs? Okay. I think this is meant to match with Gale's current robe, right? Sure looks like it. Gemini gloves. Cantrips targeting foes and allies can target an additional creature. The same target can be chosen twice. Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit, dude! I mean, does it stack as well? Like, if I casted, like, for instance, if I gave this to Jaheira, right, could she put guidance on the same person twice for double the effect? I would assume not, right? I would assume not. But nonetheless, this is amazing for me, right? It synergizes ridiculously well with me picking Thief and having that one ring. God, I did not think we would ever replace these wondrous gloves, but I think we're about to. No? Yeah, holy shit. I think we're gonna do it. God, one extra AC we're gonna lose out on, but for this amount of damage, like, holy shit. Okay, yeah, I'm buying it. Spell-seeking gloves. Seeking spell. Oh, hang on. Did I read the flavor text on them? Designed by an arcane smith with half vision, he made these gloves to make sure his spells hit their target. Spell-seeking gloves. When you make a spell attack roll, you can spend a sorcery point to gain advantage. This costs 1 sorcery point per spell slot level. Cantrips cost 1 sorcery point. This is like sorcerer shit. I don't fucking understand this. When you make a spell attack roll, you can spend a sorcery point to gain advantage. Okay. Sorcerers operate on a first come, first blasted basis. Yeah, I know. I'm aware that they have sorcery points that they can spend to, like, alter the spells that they cast in some ways, or trade them for additional spell slots if they so desire. Sorcery point. Replenishable resource. Sorcery points are an important facet of a sorcerer's power. They can be spent to augment spells or access higher level spells. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they were my tertiary choice for my first playthrough. It was Sorcerer, Bard, and what was the other one? Transmutation Wizard that I was thinking about. Normally, I'm very keen on, like, melee and like, tankier characters and stuff, but I knew, like, thanks to the party system, I'd still be able to play around and tool with stuff like that, right? Because even though, like, if you're playing solo, you have not just your own character's build, but 3 others, you know? It's really only when you're in a 4-person co-op session where you're only contending with just your one character build. Let's see, what have we got? Cobalt dye. Oh, did I read the... Yeah, I did read the descriptive text there. Cobalt dye. The very heavens at dusk, alight with stars and deepening through blues, could not be so vivid as this dye. The very heavens at dusk, alight with stars and deepening through blues, could not be so vivid as this dye. Sorry, I put the emphasis on the wrong syllable. Custard and pink, I think we'd read that. Dark amethyst. The color of an immeasurably expensive claret. Or claret. I don't know what that is. Feywild green and dun dye. Halfling foresters use this dye in their ghillie suits for camouflage. Maybe I want that. Do I have that? Sinful red on bone white. Decorating your armor with this will make you look like a moon, weeping bitter tears of blood. Jesus. Yeah, do I want this? I mean, maybe I don't want to use it right now, but I may want to. At a certain point or another. Okay, I'm going to barter here. I want those 2 items for sure.
Now you've seen what I have for thee. Remember, discretion is key at the Devil's Fee.
Okay. Ooh, cool. I like it. Like to have fun here, huh? Let's see, let me equip this. Good. Sure. I was about to say, if not for my shoes, I could get mage armor, but that's not true. My helmet is also interfering. And my helmet is non-negotiable, thanks to the arcane acuity present. Man, yeah, and it's gonna stack up arcane synergy a lot. Jeez. Too bad it doesn't scale higher with... Yeah, with, more stacks. Okay. Yeah, cool. I like it. Let's see. We should probably give this cloak to Jaheira, though. Right? I'm still not too sure about this whole, well, no. When you poison a foe, heal yourself for 1d4 HP. She would be breaking some amount of synergy there. God. Yeah, I feel like poison just sucks ass. It would be so much better if poison damage were included in that one feat that lets you negate enemy resistances or something like that. But alas, it is most certainly not. Okay. Let's see, what was the name of that one dye? Should I buy it now and just test it out and keep it for when we find, like, the Figaro's fashion house or whatever it was called?
My most perceptive prospective customer. Welcome back.
Okay, there was no rhyme, but there was some alliteration. Ooh, look at all that. Okay. Show me your wares. Let's see, what was it called again? Feywild Green and Dun. Do I have that?
Now you've seen what I...
Okay. And let's warp back real quick here. Go to camp. Okay. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there's no search function here. Alright. Well, you know what? I'll look through it in between videos, huh? Why not? Yeah, I'll look through it and see if we have it, and maybe I'll even do a test dying, and we'll see, like, maybe I want to keep it for when I find a better outfit for my character or whatever, right? We'll see. We'll test it out. All that good stuff. When next we return, we will talk to... Should we talk to them now about all this? Maybe we'll talk about Gortash when we come back, but I don't want to yet talk about us getting access to a little something something with that, involving that, a certain hammer, right? Maybe we'll hold off for now, because we've got the quest tracker anyway, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, murder target Figaro. Well, I guess we know where to stop for shit like that then. Okay. Yeah, so when next we come back, we'll talk a little bit, and then we'll head over here and we'll check out more of these shops and whatnot. Right? Okay. Good plan, great plan. Until next time, please take care of each other.